Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is about why giving advice is not always the best thing to do. Now remember, like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to receive all of my content. Leave a comment below to let me know how you feel about this segment. Your response is highly appreciated. Definition of advice is guidance or recommendations offered with regard to prudent future actions. And in our life, us as individuals must be mindful that we may witness one of our loved ones or friends in a situation that we are familiar with, and we may be inspired to give some advice, but it's in our best interest to not give no advice, but to let this person understand life on their own. And I have arranged 6 suggestions why giving advice is not always the best thing to do. What is great advice in the first place? And number 1, we're hypocrites. In some shape, form, or fashion, we are all going through the same situations or have went through them. So there is no way that we can give advice to someone when we are guilty of the same things that people may be going through. So our advice will be no better than what they already know, because we are all in the same boat. We all have the same issues and problems. Number 2, it can enable or disable you. Giving advice can enable you in certain situations, can benefit you to an extent, or on the other hand, could disable you or hinder you in all sorts of ways. So giving advice has its ups and downs, and it's important for us to be mindful of this. Number 3, we're making assumptions based on our own experiences, and this only pertains to us, the way we go through situations. Every situation is different. So there is no way we can give sound advice to someone just because their situation looks similar. Doesn't mean that we are accurate in giving advice on what and how they should handle this. Number 4, we don't know what we don't know. Very important to be mindful that in order for you to give advice on something, you must know something about what you're giving advice about. But if you don't know anything about what someone has went through or has shared any of this situation with this person, there's no way of knowing anything about what this person is going through. So it's important to let this person go through this situation on their own. Number 5, advice isn't their greatest need. Advice is not always what someone needs. What someone may need is to go through their situation and feel the ins and outs in every part of this situation, so that they can get the learning and the understanding and the knowledge by going through this trial and error. This is the great advice that they need. Giving them some type of input or information on a situation will do more harm than good when you really think about it. Number 6, everything happens for a reason. Very important for us to be mindful that things that happen in our lives happen for a reason. We go through great times in our life, and we go through hard times in our life. And all of these times come at a specific time and at a specific place for a reason. It's mandatory that we go through certain things in our lives in order to understand and to appreciate life for what it is. I'm going to do a recap. Number 1, we're hypocrites. Number 2, it can enable or disable. Number 3, we're making assumptions based on our own experiences. Number 4, we don't know what we don't know. Number 5, advice isn't their greatest need. Number 6, everything happens for a reason. Very important for us to be mindful that always trying to have a suggestion or advice for someone that are going through hard times or tough situations, it's not always in our best interest to give them advice. But our best interest would be to stay out of it and to let this person handle this situation on their own so that they can learn their knowledge and wisdom through this situation. And it's very important for us to apply these 6 suggestions to our mindset. When we witness someone that may be going through something that we may want to elaborate on or give some suggestions or advice, apply these 6 suggestions so that you will know to let this person understand and figure out things on their own. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to receive all of my content. Leave a comment below to let me know how you feel about this segment. Your response, highly appreciated. I'm an investor. This is my vision. May God bless you.